Hey guys, and welcome to today's Magic the Gathering stream. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over a Rakdos aggro kind of deck. So just to give a shout out, I've got this idea off Merchant. You probably know him. He's quite a big content creator in the Magic community. I've tried to kind of have I've made some changes to the deck. I've got maybe Order of Midnight to get some creatures back. I've got Felmir Knights just for the card draw. Also Death Touch, nice. Lay on the ground. I've tried to make the best of what I've got, kind of. Um, only one copy of Rotten Registrar and two Ember Cleaves. So let's just get into it. So today we're just going to be playing normal standard ranked, not traditional. And Rakdos Cleave aggro. And let's just see where this goes. So welcome to the stream or video, whichever one you're watching. Please could you subscribe, leave a like, put a comment as to what other kind of deck ideas you want to see. I'll read all of them, reply. You know the drill. Let's see if we can get to our first game. So it might just be one game today, it might be two games. I'm going out to a Magic event later tonight, today standard showdown kind of thing. So I won't be streaming for that long. This is a nice hand. Obviously none of the lower cost creatures, but turn 2 I can get a Rimrock Knight out. He's mulliganed, which is a nice sign. And then I've got Rotting Registrar as well. Actually, I'll play swap. It might have been better actually to play a red Threaten Shock, but I don't think it's going to make that much difference. What I probably will do is I'll just play a Rimrock Knight here. Let's play to Cauldron Familiar. Okay. So what I will do is I'll just play Order of Midnight. Just because it'll get over the top. Over the top nicely. Sorry, I'm getting some lag on this stream end. And obviously then I'll just play out a Rotting Registrar if I can. Discard cards, but like, I mean, there's drill bits and stuff which I can get rid of. What I might do actually next turn is I'll attack with Order of Midnight, then I'll use a drill bit, just because I want to get rid of that Mayhem Devil. Because, I mean, Rimrock Knight, all 1 toughness. So that wouldn't be very good if he played Mayhem Devil, sacks a few creatures, then he gets it in for a lot. Okay. So he's stuck on land. Right, let's just drill a bit, see what he's got. See what he's got in there. Witch's Oven, Gilded Goose. I mean, the Witch's Oven, that's kind of all he can play at the moment. And then I'll just go out with the Rimrock Knight just to put some board pressure. Okay, well that's an easy first game. So, I think he's kind of... I'm not sure why he played it like that. He had the extra land in hand which he could have played. He might have just stopped playing. He might be kind of annoyed from previous games. I mean, that game worked out for me. We actually are in a pack that game, so I can go and open it now for you guys. Whew, I can get an uncommon wild card. Yes. Oh, another one in the pack. Castle Lockvoid. Now that's actually quite nice. I could use that in a black-red sacrifice deck. I might do one of those deck techs. Leave a comment down below if you want to see one of those. I mean, leave any comments if you want to see any decks. Like I said at the start of the video, like, I'm happy to do whatever. I'm obviously not a massive YouTuber, pulling in hundreds of thousands of views. Okay, this is a nice hand. Got the Fervent Champion, can go into the Order of Midnight. Okay, so he's probably going to play out the Gilded Goose here, get his food token, so we're probably playing against the Sacrifice Oko deck, which is pretty nice. Like, okay, next turn what I can do is I can attack with a Fervent Champion and then flash in Blacklist Paragon, give it Death Touch. Yeah, there's the Witch's Oven. So it is this Oko Sacrifice deck. So this gives it Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay. So what I'm thinking of is how much can I get in the air? Because I could just play out. What I'll do is I'll swing in with Fervent Champion now. Let's just see what blocks it. It's probably going to be the Cauldron Familiar, and then he's going to sack it to get the food token. Yeah, as expected, he's sacking it, getting the food. Just another thing for that Gilded Goose to act on. Yeah, resolve that. Next to first strike damage. Next to damage. And then I'll just play out the Rimrock Knight. Like, he won't actually want to block it with the Cauldron Familiar. I haven't. See, that's weird, him not bringing the Cauldron Familiar in, because he could get it in for an extra point of damage. This is nice from him, his plays, but I still have a feeling I've got some kind of edge. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Yes, I am losing 2 life every turn from Cauldron Familiar, but I feel I can do a lot more damage to him than he can to me. So let's go to combat. I'll swing in with everything. Let's go to blockers. So he'll let that die. That's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with that. What I will actually do to slow the clock is I'll bring this in and give this lifelink. It just gives me another 4 points of damage. So it just gives me another 2 turns essentially from a Cauldron Familiar. And also it gives him a chance to sack it. Alright, 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So it's kind of like a more stalemate kind of position here. He's obviously got the Witch's Ovens, which, I mean, the combo is nice. Keep sacking it, get the food, bring it back, but he can only do that twice per go around. So every time he untaps, he can only do that twice. So theoretically, I've still got a 10. He's still only got me on a 10-turn clock. I've got Order of Midnight as well, which I can get to get creature cards back. I've only got 1 Rimrock Knight in there at the moment, so I don't think it's that worth it. What I might do next turn is swing in with Fervent Champion and the Blacklist Paragon, because actually I feel in this situation going to combat. I will do it how I was going to. Swing with Fervent Champion and the Blacklist Paragon. Yeah. Gives that 4-1. So he will probably block it with the Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, that's fine. Just because... Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that damage. Next to damage. He might sack the Cauldron Familiar, although I don't see why. He's got the food to bring it back. Okay, and this turn I can play out Order of Midnight. Targeting target creature card. So get a Black Base Paragon. Get Knight of the Ebon Legion. See, this is good because I've got the Rimrock Knight in hand, so it can buff up an attacker. So what I'll do is I'll swing with everything, and then I can buff the Knight. See, his draws are probably being really dead right now, or he might need another land in order to play a Nissa maybe. But we'll just have to see. I mean, he's Knight of Legion on the stack. Let's see what he wants to do. He obviously sees my Black Lance Paragon in hand, so he knows what I can do with it, and he can't kill my Knight of Legion. So what I can do is I can flash this in and give it lifelink. That's if I get another land, then I can do both abilities. Otherwise, I'll probably just buff it up and then +2/+01 of my creatures. Alright, let's see what this guy's doing. Hopefully we can actually finish this game, because I don't really want another 2 games which the player concedes because they're doing nothing. Okay. End my turn. Well, that's not very fun at all. So, like, we're just currently waiting for him to do stuff, really. I don't get things like this, because what is there to think about? Because he is definitely going to use the Cauldron Familiar. Like, there's no reason for him not to do it. So, I mean, he might be engaged somewhere else outside of the Magic Arena, I'm not sure. But all it leads to is just these really long, drawn out altercations. Like, if that gets to nil, I can't really remember how the timeout system works. Does he just lose? Is that how this goes? No, it just goes to him and then he has another run through. But we've just got to wait for and watch all of this stuff. So while we're doing this, I'll just talk through the plans for the channel for the upcoming weeks. So I've got that KSI series going on. So probably on Wednesday, episode 2 will come up with Strength. That's me going to be playing a deck with no non-creature spells, so it's fully creatures, just to add a bit more of a challenge. Because if I played Gruul with spells and stuff, I could just use my my standard rank deck, which I use anyway. And then we've got episode 3, that'll come up at the weekend sometimes. I will probably do some more deck techs, maybe a mono red deck tech, a Gruul deck tech, maybe a mono blue deck tech. I might try and get one of those out. Just some, and then maybe some more niche deck techs around. I mean, Knights isn't played that much. I know people like Ben Stark, I can't remember who else played it at the last Mythic Championship before the last one. Also, if you guys want to leave any comments about what you thought about the last Mythic Championship, I mean, it was flooded with Oko. Like, that's kind of the one thing which everyone agreed on. Okay. See, I have a feeling we're going to win this game just by this guy not doing anything. Like, he obviously can sack the Witch's Oven. He's back now, which is nice. I didn't really want to. Okay, target gets +1/+0. So I'll put it onto here. Next to blockers. See what happens. Okay. Right, he's getting the food. Resolve that. So I get the counter on that guy, and I've gained a life. Oh, but this is a very long process, isn't it? I wish people like this would just, you know, I just don't like this black-red deck, like, not black-red, sorry. I don't really like this sack deck, just in general. Like, it's just so slow to sack and to tap, sack the food, bring it back, tap. It's a very drawn out kind of process. And there's nothing much I can do. Like, I think if I get a rotting Regisaur, I mean, Embercleave in this situation is nice. He's got his 5th mana now, which, I mean, good for him. No blocks. Yeah, because he can swing in for this and then get the point of damage. So I'm technically going to be losing 3 every turn. Next turn I'll can play the Order of Midnight Rimrock Knight after I buff one of my creatures, which he's letting through. He's being pretty slow with the deck as well. That's a weird one, sacking the... Whichever creature is minus 1. Okay, well, Massacre is very nice there. Counters. Okay. This game's seeming to be going to time. Well, not time, obviously, but as in it's just going a long one. But like I said, these decks are just very long and drawn out to play against. Each player draws. Okay. Okay, that. Could bring this game back. Next combat. Alright, these blocks. Then what I'll do is I'll just play Rimrock Knight and Stormfist Crusader next turn. I mean, just because of the nature of how long these games go on for, this will be my last game. I'll have a video or a live stream out tomorrow of some sort. I'm not sure. Maybe another episode of Road to Mythic. The last video didn't do too well though, so I'm not sure. If you guys need so much support on this one, then I could do another deck tech. Who knows? Right, well, this is a very long game. I'm on a 5-turn clock here from this guy. So can this? I haven't really read that. So it's got menace. Oh, it's because I don't have 2 other creatures. Yeah, that's fair. So okay. Drill bit. Let's get to discard a card. I mean, we are going to lose this match. There's no way that I kind of survive it. Maybe if he stopped playing like he did last time. I think if he gets 1 more of those, I get to 3 strikes and you're out kind of rule. can I do with this? Maybe Order Midnight. Yeah, Murderous Rider. That's what I was on about. Yeah, but he does two damage to himself though, so there's always a silver lining, isn't there? Maybe he's got two. Maybe. Oh, gee, 4 damage to himself. Oh, this guy's wrecking himself. Liliana, get rid of that. I mean, that Noxious Grasp can try and target any of my creatures, but jukes on that. I mean, next turn I lose. So let's just give this a good game. Alright. Alright, so we went 1-on-1 with the deck. It's been doing pretty well. I'd recommend you guys to try it out at the very least. Now, I haven't even been able to get a proper deck and it's doing quite well. I haven't been able to get like the prime variant. Oh, so we've got enough for another pack, so I can just end off this video. Right, pack for another drain. Gonna buy a few gems at the moment. Alright, see what we get. Feasting Troll King. So I might be doing a food deck at some point before Oko gets banned. I'll release a probably mono food. See how that works out. But anyway, guys, so this has been the end of the live stream, and I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Goodbye.